it's so good already. I think, am I a Dracula yet? Can I stop? Can I not be any more of a Dracula? This seems like enough Dracula. Oh, yeah. I wouldn't go in there too far. It's pretty gross. Oh, right in there. I should have cleaned that out first.
Pete, I told you about the quiz show we're doing here later too?
Yeah, I don't want to do that. Yeah, that's stupid. I hate it. Did we do the real news today? Can we do the real news? There's things happening in the world. Don't you know that? KLME. Broadcasting out of someone's basement.
Should we go ahead and get you with the fangs in?
Yeah, I can't talk at all when they're on, so, I'm gonna take it from the top.
Yeah, right from the top.
From the top? Why aren't there any bottom teeth? Ow. Ugh.
You look good. You look good. Try reading the news for me.
Oh my god. Good evening. I bid you welcome to Attentive Times on KLME Broadcasting. This is the only voice that works with these teeth. I need more composure as I read the monster news. These teeth are stupid. They're so stupid. My teeth. These are better. Good evening. I bid you welcome to Transylvania Times on KLME, broadcasting all through the Dye County area. Tonight's top story, the infamous killer known as Colossal Corpse, who witnesses have described as a 12-foot-tall skeleton, remains at large. After several sequential slayings, sources say this shambling slasher seems simply unstoppable. Sounds serious. In politics, things have taken a bizarre turn after beloved conjoined twin candidates, Bella and Ellen Notte, have decided to split their bid for mayor. When asked about the rift, Ella responded with, "We no longer see eye to eye." Taking a harsher stance, Bella was quoted as saying, "She's half the woman I am." Salem Witches swept the series and worked their magic against the Point Pleasant Mothmen, winning the game 13-0. With that victory, the Salem Witches are headed to the international finals against the Chinchorro Mummies, who are looking to wrap up the season with a well-preserved victory. Taking a look at weather, Miss Chloe's crystal ball predicts a beautiful evening, with the occasional chill in the air lasting all the way through the witching hour. And finally, the haunting season is upon us, and that means it's time again for the annual Shriek-A-Go-Go Dance-Off down at the E.A. Poe Grimnasium. That's right, KLME is bringing our deadly dancing display to life. So drag your body down and get ready to lose your head with our maddening house band that's guaranteed to drive you batty. And now it's time for the KLME Annual Halloween Broadcast.
Everything is full of delights on this night, and I'd like to welcome you to our show, For Every Meal is Fine When You're Cooking with Dr. Frankenstein. but sometimes, there are those little liquid elements that just add the flavor. The way that there are times that you can take and use your hoses to infuse particular juices. Or you might want to use your bones and just make a perfect broth and use that as the base. When you want to entertain your neighbors with some drinks that just might knock them down, that's absolutely perfect if you're looking to put them in the oven by the end of the night. And remember, everything is fine when you're cooking with Dr. Frankenstein. And also when you're drinking with Dr. Frankenstein as well. Part plutonium, a little bit of uranium, hence the glowing colors. I keep my hair, who knows, by the end of the show. When need be, you can actually take it and put it inside of your bird and just let it flow through. Perfect seasonings for the things that you need. There's a reason that witches use all of these little parts and bits of creatures to help make some amazing concoctions. Something like bat, or something like rat, or something like bird, or something like frog. It's like the hair of the dog.
Hello there, inquisitive minds. It's me, Miss Chloe. And thank you for joining me tonight as we answer some of life's most thoughtful, intriguing, and perplexing questions. I have the answers you seek. All you have to do is pick up the phone. Our operators are standing by and they're dying to take your call.
Miss Chloe knows the truth. Call now for your psychic reading.
Well, it looks like we have our first caller. David, you're on the line.
Hello, Miss Chloe. I've become dreadfully discouraged after my past few unsuccessful relationships. I was wondering, will I ever find true love?
Well, David, you've come to the right place. Let's consult the crystal ball for this one. I keep seeing long hallways and backpacks. Perhaps a love interest from school. I almost see her. She has brown hair. She's wearing a denim jacket, and wow, she's very short.
Yes, I have a huge crush on this girl in my biochemistry class. I just didn't know if the feelings were mutual.
Well, the spirits never lie, my dear. She's waiting for you to make the first move, so don't let this one get away from you.
That's incredible, Miss Chloe. Is there anything else?
Yes, actually, the spirits are trying to send me another message. Let's see what they're trying to say. Ooh, yikes. I'm seeing a very untimely death. I'm seeing fire and an explosion. Wait, David, are you in a chemistry lab by chance?
Yes, well, I'm absolutely amazed. I'm working on an experimental
David? Hello?
Marvel at the eerie accuracy of Miss Chloe's predictions.
All right, we have our next caller. Lisa, you're on the line. What question can I answer for you today?
Hi, Miss Chloe. Long-time listener, first-time caller. I've been really unhappy at my job lately. I was hoping you could steer me in the right direction.
Of course. Miss Chloe can always consult the cards and find a solution. Now, I sense great artistic ability within you, but your current line of work is different, no?
Yes. I love to paint and draw, but right now I just work in food service.
I see. Well, this next card indicates a sudden change of plans, perhaps sooner than you think.
Wow, that sounds like exactly what I need.
Of course, my cards always tell me the truth. Now, this next card Alright, Lisa, I don't mean to concern you, but the spirits are telling me that your time is up.
At my job?
Not quite. Now the details are hazy, but I see a sudden death. Hello? Lisa? Hello? Are you kidding me?
Miss Chloe knows all, sees all, and is never wrong.
Hello? Is this Miss Chloe's cleaning service?
No, child. This is Miss Chloe's psychic predictions.
Oh, that's neat. Can I ask a question while I'm here?
I suppose so. What is your question?
Will I ever get this stain out of my living room rug?
Riveting query. I guess we'll ask the cards.
This is fun!
Oh no.
What, oh no? Like, the stain will come out? Dang it, I knew it.
Are you somewhere safe right now?
Safe? Yeah, I'm just sitting in my bathtub making toast. Why?
The cards are warning me about an accident, of possibly a sudden death in the very near future.
Is this some kind of joke?
Hello? Hello? Son of...
Call Miss Chloe today at 1-800-555...
Secret ingredients, and the guests have no idea what they're drinking. Now, of course, it depends on what kind of party you're looking to have. This is some dangerous stuff to go mixing with plutonium, and of course, some of our special erupting liquid as well. The best part of a meal is sharing it with friends, and I like cooking with friends as well, and this evening, don't worry, I won't use any of your bones. But with this, nothing like a little music, a great bit of wine, and perhaps dancing around the labyrinth. Creature. Mr. Creature. Mr. Creature. No, don't cut. Hold on. Creature! Okay, you'll do. Yes, of course. And with that, right there into the belly. Absolutely perfect. I think these drinks will be to die for. And they'll hit everyone like the strike of a lightning bolt. Maybe give life, maybe take life. What do you think? Would you prefer company, a barrel of bones to be and how's that feel? How's that feel? Oh, guess I'll have to wash my hands.
Welcome to another edition of the Monster Match. We'll provide trivial insight that is sure to delight as our contestants excite. In an attempt to smite, in a polite tripartite. Alright, bid a wonderful welcome to our first contestant, the Wolfman.
I'm bristling with excitement, Count!
Yeah, you are. Great. And cursing us with her presence, the Bride of Frankenstein. Good. And our returning champion, the Invisible Man.
It's good to be seen, Count.
It's good to see you. Let's proceed with round one. According to research, on average, about 35 million pounds of what sweet treat is made every year just for Halloween? Invisible Man.
Circus sideshow peanuts?
No one likes those. Those are terrible. Wolfman, Bride. Wolfman. Time's almost up.
Candy corn?
Yep, yeah, candy corn. You got it. You get 100 points. But why the big pause?
It comes with the territory!
Yeah, it sure does. Look at those paws. Alright, let's proceed. In some religious texts, the devil is said to be a fallen angel known by what name? We'll accept a number of answers. Bride. No. We were looking for Mephistopheles. That was the answer. It was Mephistopheles. It wasn't screaming, but don't hold that against us. Woman? Friend? Yes? Good. Good. Now, moment everyone's been waiting for. Our last question of the evening. Before pumpkins and gourds, what were the first jack-o'-lanterns carved out of? Monsters. Anybody? Monsters? Monster guys, huh? Guys. Invisible Man.
Aha. Turnips.
Yeah, it's turnips. Turnips. Correct. For 1,000 points for the Invisible Man. For one who has not even lived a single lifetime, you're wise, Invisible Man.
What can I say? I'm smarter than I look.
All right. Thank you for coming to the Monster Match on KLME. Please come back next week where we have the Invisible Man taking on a whole new bunch of monsters. Monster Match. KLME. Thank you. We good? Can I...
Every day, human garbage continues to pile up, making living conditions downright gruesome for creatures like you and me. Swamps, bogs, and marshlands are some of the hardest hit areas when it comes to which can help filter groundwater and even protect against flooding. And since they act like giant sponges, swamps protect our coastal areas from storm surges that can wash away fragile coastlines. Plus, all of that lush vegetation makes for great stomping grounds for fish, reptiles, waterfowl, small mammals, and all sorts of creatures. We can all do our part to be better than these monsters. And remember, to keep our swamps clean.
We're good. So welcome back, because everything is fine when you're drinking with Dr. Frankenstein. This happens to be dried bat muscle and tendon. Rome might still be in existence had they sweetened the wine with guana rather than the lead when you get them in tune with the right frequencies. This is a frequency divider scatter chatterer right here. This one's really old. You want the megahertz, you almost think of the rolling of an elephant, but then you want that, like, that tip of the mosquito wings, you know, and these old embalming machines do an amazing, amazing job, to say the least. Now, it's like, psst, psst, psst. When you feel the rage, sleep on a pillow of sage, and it shall just make you feel at ease. Now, the guests won't know, but what they never know never hurts them, unless you're looking to hurt them. But tonight we just want to give them a journey that they will never forget. Of course, it then needs to sit with the camel for a week or so, and with that, it then has the perfect, I'm talking, the reindeer will follow the shaman to try and get a sip of this. Wait for, right there. That little dye, that ox blood that has a mixture of human blood as well. This is a good one. Oh, extra special mixture. You can almost tell the folks it's cranberry juice. Hopefully they'll swig it down before it knocks them out. And with that, Well, here's to another round, and we'll be back for another round next time where everything is fine when you're cooking with Dr. Frankenstein. Until then.
Take 4 or 5? I'm not even sure. That was pretty f***ing good. Alright, let's do another one. Hello everybody, this is Willie Beans coming at you live from KLME's in Savannah, Georgia for our annual Shriek of Go-Go's dance party. Are you ready to dance your socks off? Will you babbies? Take it away, Marshmallow Ghost! Alright, good job, everybody!
Good evening, boys and ghouls. You're listening to The Witching Hour. That was Joel Grind with Montauk. And I'm Erin Baxter, filling in for Sinister Sam Rialto. Unfortunately, tonight marks the first time in 13 years that he won't be hosting our annual Halloween show. Now, don't worry, he hasn't joined the ranks of the undead. He's just got a bad case of food poisoning. And I'm sure it wasn't one of those razor blade candy apples. Anyway, you're stuck with me. But Sam left us with a killer playlist. And the tradition of live call-in ghost stories continues this All Hallows Eve. So pick up the phone and let us know. What's haunting you? And speaking of haunting, here's a little coffin banger you can rattle your chains to. That was Fawning with Die in Peace. And I'm Erin Baxter, filling in for Sinister Sam, who's probably out toilet papering your house. But guess what, folks? You're in for a treat. 'Cause we've got Larry from Milford on the line, and he's going to tell us our first ghost story of the evening. Take it away, Larry.
Alright, well, this happened about 20 years ago. I was babysitting my cousin out in York. She was 6 years old at the time, and she kept talking about this floating man in her closet.
Floating?
Yep, like levitating or something. I thought it was just her imagination, so I laughed it off. But she kept yapping about this floating guy every time I babysat her. So one day I bring it up to my aunt, and my aunt explains that the previous owner of the house had committed suicide, and he'd hung himself in the closet of my cousin's bedroom.
Ooh, wow. Thanks, Larry. That one's definitely gonna stay with me. You know, I used to be really into Halloween. Horror movies, too. My wife and I, we were actually married on Halloween. But then last year, we went through... You know what? I'm sorry. No one is here to listen to my sad stories. We're here to get spooky. So, let's chug another pumpkin beer together and stomp our cloven hooves to this demonic little ditty. Here's the Marshmallow Ghosts with The Bloodsucker.
Feast or famine, we can't win. We are broke, we are broken. The feast or famine, we can't win. We are broke, we are broken. The feast or famine, we can't win. We are broke, we are broken. The feast or famine, we can't win. We are broke, we are broken.
Alright, children of the candy corn, let's keep this creepy caravan moving. We've got Jim on the line from Lakeshore. You there, Jim?
Yeah, I'm here. Should I start?
By all means.
So, alright. So when I was in middle school, I had this buddy, Mike. And one rainy Saturday afternoon, Mike and I were playing with this beat-up old wooden Ouija board Mike found at a rummage sale.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, well, anyway, we're down in Mike's basement. We end up talking to this spirit that tells us it's trapped inside the Ouija board. And it needs our help getting out. So right afterward, we hear 3 loud knocks coming from inside the crawl space in Mike's basement.
Oh, God.
Loud as all get out. So Mike rushes over and opens up the crawl space. But there's nothing in there. Now, at this point, I'm freaked out. I am done. So I just leave.
Smart man.
Later that night, Mike's house burnt to the ground. They didn't know what caused it, except it started in the basement. Maybe it wasn't related to the Ouija board, but this has always freaked me out.
Oh, yikes. Thanks for calling, Jim. Let's shake up those goosebumps with some more music, huh? Coming up next, this is Sandra Sun Odeon with Burning. I'm sorry about that, folks. That is not the correct track. It looks like our server had it labeled wrong, which is really, really weird. Hey, Sinister Sam, if you're listening and that was some kind of joke, It's really, really not funny. Let's try this again, shall we?
What is left but
All right, the lines are open right now, and we're waiting for you to call in with your very own tale of ghosts and goblins. So, while we wait for you to muster up the courage to share your own terror tales, here's something even scarier. A commercial break.
Witchcraft Brewing has the best beer this witching season? Yes, Witchcraft Brewing has the best beer this witching season. Creep into our tasting room all Halloween weekend and pick your poison, including our brand new pumpkin stout, Bram Bones Witchcraft Brewing, located at 2901 East Strode Road.
Dying for a deal on a new used car? Well, dig yourself out of the financial grave and stomp on in to Sanderson Automotive for our Shocktober sales spectacular. With scary low prices, you don't need brains to grab a great deal, but beware, our inventory is disappearing quickly. So come see us for the Shocktober sales spectacular happening right now at Sanderson Automotive.
Welcome back to our annual Halloween Ghost Call-In Show. This is Aaron Baxter filling in for Sinister Sam, who just hopped a train to Transylvania. But the show must go on, and here I am taking your calls. Right now, we've got Julie from Curtis Bay on the line with us. Go ahead, Julie.
Hi. So this happened when my daughter was a little girl, and I've never told anyone about it. We just moved into this house out past Chestertown, and there were some freaky things going on. I mean, the dog would bark at an empty corner of the house, and lights would go on and off at random. But the scariest thing was my daughter telling me that she was convinced that someone was coming into her room at night. I mean, every night. She swore there was something in there with her. So finally, I sleep in the bed one night, and while I didn't see anything that night, I felt like I was being watched.
Watched?
Yeah, like I could feel someone's eyes on me. So the next night, I sleep in there again, but I put baby powder all over the floor around the bed. And the next morning, I wake up to find multiple sets of cloven footprints all across the room. So immediately, I called the landlord to move out, but he already knew I was calling. They'd had 6 renters in just 3 years.
Whoa. What did you think it was?
The hell if I know, but we didn't stay there.
Wow. Thank you, Julie. That was very disturbing. And with that, let me remind callers that the lines are still open and we are waiting for you to scare us. Coming up next is a track from my favorite ghouls, Night School. This one is called Frankie My Love. Sorry, gang. Our server keeps trying to play this one song, and it's not labeled correctly, and if I'm being honest, I feel like I'm being messed with here, and it's really, really not cool. So, while I try to fix this glitch, here's a little music block for you.
It's alive!
Alright, folks, the witching hour is coming to an end, and I've only got time for a couple more tunes and maybe one more call. But sadly, the lines are empty. So if you've got fast fingers, give us a buzz. Otherwise, I spoke too soon. Hello, you're on the air. Got a ghost story for us?
Aaron?
That's me. Who's this?
Why won't you play the song?
What?
You keep cutting it off.
Who is this?
You know who this is.
Jess?
Please. It's a special request.
Hello? Jess? I almost didn't do this tonight. I knew this Halloween would be tough for me. My wedding anniversary is on Halloween, and when my wife died this year, I wanted to be alone, but I knew I couldn't be, so I agreed to take over for Sam, but I'm not alone. That was my wife who called in earlier. That song, it was the first dance at our wedding. No one has a recording of that song except for us. It was my wife's wedding gift to me. Jess, if you're still listening, this is for you. And to anyone who doubts the existence of ghosts, I hope this Halloween night stays with you. Happy anniversary, baby.